must follow the law. The law says...
Glorious. Is it a lawsuit? Probably. Why not?
Well, hello everybody, and welcome back to Buckle Up, It's the Law. Folks, today we are going to continue with the Adelson trial. I told you that I'm going to premiere it, and therefore here it is. We are going to cover Drina Bernhardt, I believe that's how you pronounce her name, the second Jailhouse snitch, and we're going to cover Rob Adelson. You folks told me that you want me to cover them, even though the trial is over. I'm also going to do the closing arguments, analyzing them, dissecting them for your viewing pleasure. So those are the next videos coming up, and after that, we will see. I know that Brian Walsh's trial is looming. It's right around the corner. We're about 3 weeks away from that starting. And Yuri Buchanan, by the way, should be getting his job back. I don't know. He's going to be off desk duty sometime in the first week of October, so we are going to be on the lookout for that. Also, people have asked me if I'm going to do the Michael Proctor and reacting to his hearing, so that is also on my radar, and much more content to come. The nation is mourning Charlie Kirk as we speak, and I may make a video on that separately. I haven't decided yet. It is a very heavy topic, and I would just like to lighten the mood by trying to do something different. So with that in mind, folks, let's go.
Drina Bernhardt, D-R-I-N-A-B-E-R-N-H-A-R-D-T.
Ms. Bernhardt, are you currently incarcerated in the Leon County Jail?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. And are you in currently on 2 different felony cases?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. On the first case I want to ask you about is the VOP, or violation of probation case. Is that one of your open cases?
Yes, ma'am.
And is that a second-degree felony punishable by up to 15 years in prison?
Yes, it is.
Okay. And then also a third-degree felony is also pending, punishable by up to an additional 5 years. Is
Yes,
that
ma'am.
right? Okay. And are both of those cases totally unrelated to the murder case that we're here about in this courtroom?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And I want to ask if you've been promised anything by myself or any member of my team in exchange for your testimony here today.
No, ma'am.
So any leniency or any help with your case, anything like that?
No.
Okay. Has anyone promised you anything?
No.
Okay.
And by the way, this is the direct examination by the prosecutor.
Is this your first stint in the Leon County Jail?
No, it's not.
Have you been in and out of jail quite a few times?
I have.
Okay. Do you have 27 prior convictions involving either felonies or crimes of dishonesty?
Yes, ma'am.
Were you recently incarcerated in the Leon County Jail with Donna Adelson?
Yes, I was.
And did you become friendly with her during the time that y'all were both in the jail together?
Yes.
How long were you together in the jail?
I can't remember exactly. Maybe around 4 months.
All right. Were you in the same pod that whole 4 months?
Yes.
And when you're in the pod together in jail, is it easier to become friendly than it is on the outside?
Yes.
Why is that?
We work together 24/7, so.
All right. Can you describe your friendship with Mrs. Adelson?
Yes. Initially, it was very nice. She actually called me her jail daughter, and she and I got close. And how much more detail do you want?
Well, by close, did you talk to each other about personal things, like your
Yes.
life?
Yes.
Okay. And did she have a nickname for you besides her jail daughter?
Yes, Sunshine.
Did she paint pictures for you and write notes to you and things like that?
Yes, ma'am.
And approach and show you what I marked as State's Exhibit 61. This is one of the pieces of art and letters that she wrote to you.
Yes, ma'am.
Judge asked to move into evidence State 61.
No objection. There you are. State 61 is noted.
Permission to publish.
You may.
So is this her initials down here?
Yes, ma'am.
And on the back, is that a little note to you?
Yes, it is.
Dear Drina, I hope your life will be filled with love, joy, and flowers. You deserve only the best because you are the best. Love, Donna. Is that what you wrote?
Yes.
And did you return this type of favor and make little art and things for her as well?
Probably, yes.
Probably. What does that mean, probably?
Did she ever talk to you about her grandchildren?
Yes, she did.
And did she tell you anything about the type of relationship that she had specifically with the children of the deceased in this case?
Yes, she said she was very close with them, and every now and then she would call them her children.
Okay, and I want to ask you about whether Mrs. Adelson, during the time that y'all were friendly, ever discussed her case with you.
Yes.
Okay, and was her bringing up her case something that she did a lot, or was it only one time?
It was often.
Okay, so it was something that she was
Doing
talking
a lot.
about daily.
Yes.
Okay, and was it a bunch of different aspects of her case she would talk about, or only one thing?
It was different aspects.
At some point, did you end up reaching out to law enforcement to report some of the things that she had been saying to you about her case?
Yes, I did.
And why did you do that?
Well, initially I did it for selfish reasons, but more that I spent time with Donna, I realized that it was morally correct and I wanted to get justice for the Markel family.
Okay, so you felt it was the right thing to do, but you were also hoping to get something out of it.
Yes.
And what kind of thing were you hoping to get out of it?
Just help, lighter sentence, maybe rehab.
Obviously.
Okay, and are you still hoping that might be the outcome for you?
Maybe, but right now I'm more interested in justice for the Markel family.
Did Donna Adelson ever talk to you?
I don't know. I mean, I don't know. This woman is clearly self-motivated, but I don't know if it's relevant. Let her be self-motivated. Let her hope that she gets something out of it. She's got something to give, you know? It's a quid pro quo. I have something to offer. I am going to participate in the exposure of Donna Adelson. I'm going to contribute to justice for Dan Markel and the Markel family. And if I get something out of it, great. If I don't get something out of it, well, at least I tried. I don't know. That's pretty good motive to tell the truth. It's also motive to lie. Let's see where this goes. I'm still ambivalent, but let's see what she says and how she says it. But obviously, remember, she's convicted of like 27 different crimes or something like that. Is that what the prosecutor said? And some of them, she called it out. You have to, especially if they're crimes of dishonesty. The Lincoln Lawyer comes to mind. You know, if you have been previously convicted of like fraud or theft or whatever, well, you know, as an adult especially, you know, it's we're a lot less likely to believe you. We're more inclined to not believe you. But again, I'm reserving judgment, so let's wait. Let's see.
She was talking about her case. Did she ever mention any concerns about the testimony of her son, Rob Adelson?
She did. She said she was extremely worried about his testimony.
Okay, so that was something that she brought up
covering that
often, or
next.
only one time?
A few times.
Okay. Did she ever mention to you a state witness by the name of Catherine Magbanoa?
Yes.
And was Ms. Magbanoa somebody that was known to you?
Yes, I knew Miss Magbanwa from being locked up with her years before.
And how did she first bring up Magbanoa to you, or did you bring Magbanoa to her?
I can't remember exactly how it was brought up. I just know that it was brought to her attention.
Brought to her attention that you knew Magbanoa?
Yeah.
Okay. And at some point, did the defendant try to recruit you to become a witness for her in this case?
Yes.
How did she first approach you about that?
She asked me if I would be willing to do it, and I said yes.
Okay. And was this topic discussed one time or more than one time?
More than once.
How many times can you estimate? A lot?
A lot, yes.
Okay. And what is it that she wanted you to testify about?
She wanted me to testify about numerous different things about Kay, mostly about Miss Magbanwa.
So, again, more proof that Donna is a manipulative bee. She's like, anyone that I can recruit that's going to help me get out of this situation. You know, I was not able to escape the country in time. My son got convicted. My daughter is probably on the chopping block. The killers got convicted. Katie's convicted. You know, I have to save my own skin. I have to.
And Miss Magbanoa, you knew her by the nickname Kay?
Yes.
Okay. And so she had some things she wanted you to say about Kay.
Correct.
At some point, did she prepare a script for you of exactly what she wanted you to testify to?
She did.
I'm gonna
Wow.
approach and show you what
That's her modus operandi. Donna is like, look, this is what I need you to say, and I'm going to prepare a script for you, learn it, study it, memorize it, and then testify to it. Okay? The woman is really, really twisted. I'm glad she's rotting away.
marked as State's Exhibit 62.
She does not deserve to breathe fresh air with the rest of us.
Do you recognize State 62?
I do.
Is this the script that was prepared for you by Ms. Adelson?
Yes, ma'am, it is.
Alright, move it out of State 62.
Any objection?
No objection.
State 62 is admitted.
And publish.
Get back.
Whose notebook is this?
That's mine.
And whose handwriting is this on this first page?
That's Donna's, Miss Anderson.
Okay, so she wrote this in your notebook.
Yes, ma'am.
And what is it you were supposed to do with this information?
I was supposed to study it and answer it correctly on the stand for her.
So this is what she wanted you to say in court.
Yes, ma'am.
So for example, how did you know Donna Adelson? You were supposed to say everyone knew her. She's been on the news. I've seen and heard about this on TV shows and read it in the newspaper over the years.
Correct.
Do you read the newspaper?
No.
Okay. Did you know much about her or her case prior to coming in contact with her in the Leon County Jail?
No, ma'am.
And what were you supposed to do with this physical script?
I was supposed to copy it down and give it back to her.
Okay, copy it into your own handwriting?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And did you provide this item to my office?
Yes, ma'am.
And was it copied and returned to you?
Yes, ma'am.
What did you do with it once you returned with the original to Leon County Jail?
Return it to her.
I'm gonna go down a paragraph here. It says that you approached Mrs. Adelson and told her you had information about Kay that you wanted to give her. Is that true?
No.
This says that Kay told you that she told Charlie on the night of the murder that some friends of hers went to Tallahassee and killed him. Did Kay ever tell you that?
No, ma'am.
Okay. She asked him to give her the 1/3 of $1 million that he was going to pay his sister so that she could relocate with her children to Miami. He went crazy on her. He said that that was going to be an offer to his brother-in-law not to kill him. Did Kay ever say any of that to you?
No, ma'am.
And then over here,
Donna looks so guilty. Look at Donna, by the way. Donna's face. I couldn't help but notice that she's just like, are you seeing what I'm seeing? Go back if you need to rewatch that little moment. She looks so guilty. She's like, oh, never expected this to come out, you know? That's fascinating.
but she convinced him that the murderers think a woman is paying for this. They don't know Charlie. She told him she wouldn't tell her friends who he is. She can keep him safe. So she was, according to this story, extorting money out of Charlie, but he didn't know it. He thought she was his friend, but really she was his enemy. Is that the deal?
Yes, I suppose that's what it's supposed to be.
All right, and did Catherine McDaniel, ever say any of that to you?
No.
Do you know, are you familiar at all with Charlie Adelson's trial or his trial testimony?
No,
Donna was trying to create friends in jail who were, I guess, were going to help her out. And instead she created more enemies and more evidence against herself. Karma, baby.
There's a part on here that says, here, she laughed about how easy it was to extort, and extort is underlined. Did you underline that, or did Mrs. Adelson underline that?
I didn't underline it.
Okay. How easy it was to extort him for the money. He wouldn't have to take her out to a fancy dinner. She could buy plenty of fancy dinners with the $1/3 of $1 million. She said she fooled her baby daddy and she fooled Charlie. Sigfredo would do anything for her, and he did. All right, so...
And by the way, just for the record, Donna, this is a really complicated script. There are a lot of players involved. You gotta learn like who's extorting who and for what and when and where and why and how. I think Donna was like, sweet, you know, I can feed this girl information and she's going to become my little puppet, my little sock puppet that I'm just gonna put on my hand and go, "Arr, arr, arr, arr," and she's gonna speak for me. This is a, like, just all things aside, this is a really complicated script. I wouldn't be able to like memorize it even if I had to, and then to speak in court and to swear to tell the truth, hold your own on cross-examination, that is not an easy task, but okay.
Again, sorry to keep asking the same question, but did Kay say any of this to
No.
you? Okay. Charlie was scared and easy to extort. What a stupid fool. He believed her that she was keeping him safe from the killers. Ha ha, what a joke. Is that the type of language that Captain McDaniel would use?
No.
Do you know her well enough to tell this jury that she wouldn't say something like, you know, what a
Objection.
stupid fool, ha ha, what a joke?
Yeah, she wouldn't talk
Too late.
like that.
Because that was objection speculation all over the place.
But that's what Mrs. Adelson wanted you to come in and tell this jury.
Yes, ma'am.
Did she give you anything or promise you anything in exchange for reciting this script?
Well, I was in jail. I received packages and phone calls, and I was promised things as well.
What type of packages?
Packages are in jail just like a bunch of basically gas station food, but it's exciting when you're in jail.
Okay, and what about phone calls? What do you mean by that?
Just the phone calls are very expensive from jail, so she would let me use her phone to call my mother and other people.
Okay, and you said she promised you other things in the future. What other types of things?
$10,000, a grand piano.
Financial incentives.
What
That's all
else?
she's got.
She promised me cameras, but
None of that came to fruition.
no.
Okay. And what about pills? Did she mention anything to you about pills?
Yes, that if I needed pills, that I could call a doctor
Dental.
named, I think Obed. I think that's his name.
Okay.
Oh, never mind.
Yes.
And that person would write you some prescriptions?
Yes, ma'am.
And why would you be in need of prescription medication?
I'm a recovering drug addict.
Oh, wow, Donna. How noble of you to let a recovering drug addict know that, hey, honey, if you ever need a supply, if you are ever low, I got you. I got you to break sobriety, girl. Don't worry about it. That's just evil.
Did she tell you that if you were to be released that you could make these phone calls, including this phone call to Dr. Obed?
Yes.
Okay, and how were you going to get these other items, like the $10,000?
The money would be through something called Zelle.
Okay, and who was going to send the money through Zelle?
Harvey.
That's her husband, Harvey Adelson?
Yes.
And how are you supposed to contact Harvey Adelson?
Through a phone app called Signal.
Okay, had you ever heard of the phone app Signal before?
No, ma'am.
Okay, one moment, please, Your Honor.
I'm waiting for
No
cross-examination.
further questions at this time, Judge.
There we go. Cross. Let's go.
Cross-examination.
Yes, Your Honor, just a moment.
Heated by 5 seconds.
For the 40 cross, please approach.
I want to see this. I can't wait to see this. And by the way, thanks again to the trial channel. We're using their edits so that I don't have to worry about skipping around. It's all the fat has been cut. So shout out to you guys.
You testified that you haven't been promised anything, correct?
Yes, sir.
Isn't it true that you were released from jail on February 11th,
Yes,
2025 as a result of your cooperation in this matter?
I don't know if it was a result of my cooperation, but yes, that's when I was released.
Okay. And so you met with law enforcement. In fact, you sent a letter to a Detective Turner in December of 2024, correct?
Correct.
Okay. And you said that you had information about Donna Adelson, correct?
Correct.
And that you cooperated in the past and you wanted to do it again.
Correct.
And then as a result of that, on December 18th, Detective Turner came and met with you.
Correct.
And you spoke with him about this matter.
Yes, sir.
And then on December 20th, you were taken up to the state attorney's office to meet with the state attorney's office, correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And then as a result of that conversation, on February 11th, you were released.
I don't know if that's how it works.
Okay. Now, I want to back up a little bit. You've met prior to being rearrested in September of 2024. You knew Patricia Bird, correct?
Correct.
Okay. Were you guys friends on the outside?
No.
Just on the inside?
Yes, sir.
But you've been friendly before?
Friendly, I suppose, for jail.
Now, when you first met with law enforcement or the state attorney's office on December 20th of 2024, towards the end of that conversation, you said to them, "Did I do a good job?" Isn't that true?
Yes, it is.
Now, when you met with them on that day, the offer that you'd had at that point was 5 to 6 years in prison, correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now I want to back up a little bit. That violation of probation. You originally put on that probation September 1st of 2023, correct?
Correct.
Okay. And at that point in time, isn't it true that you qualified for enhanced sentencing?
If you're talking about the PRR, is that what you're talking about? I'm not sure.
Did you qualify as a PRR sentence?
I think it was actually past the 3 years.
Okay. I want to approach, and I'll have this marked for identification purposes.
So, what is the lawyer trying to do? He's trying to show motive for deception, motive to lie, motive to manipulate. But it swings both ways because Drina had motive to get close to Donna to get a lighter sentence. Quid pro quo. Again, I'll give you something for something else, right? So if Drina came to Donna and said, "Oh, I'll help you out. Just tell me what I need to do, blah, blah, blah." And then she takes all of that and dumps it on the prosecutor's desk and law enforcement's desk and says, "Look, this is what happened, and here is evidence." If all she had was testimony, I would be a little doubtful. But we saw an entire notebook with questions and answers about information that she could not possibly know about. So clearly it was Donna feeding her all this information. So, with that in mind, yes, she has a motive because it's going to give her a lighter sentence, but it still does not exonerate Donna in any way, shape, or form. You see what I'm saying? So it's nice to show, yes, you have motive to lie and you have motive to say all these things to get out of prison. Well, that's why people do anything. Donna killed her son-in-law so she could get her kids, I was about to say because that's what she says, her grandkids to move to Miami along with her daughter. You see what I mean? So everybody who does anything ever has a motive of some kind. You know what I mean? So far, I don't think the defense's cross-examination is really accomplishing anything. I see where he's going with this. You have a propensity for dishonesty, and you have a motive to lie today on the stand. But is that enough to kill the fact that Donna wrote these notes and gave them to Drina? That's right there. That is a very difficult fact to overcome. So let's see if the defense is going to be able to do it on cross-examination. Let's see what they've got. I'm curious.
Judgment and sentence that was rendered on September 1st of 2023. Do you recognize this?
Yes, I do.
And it indicates that you qualify for PRR sentencing. But the state is waiving it
But
at that
okay,
time.
what does PRR mean? She knows what it means. The person testifying, Drina, the witness, he knows what it means because he's a lawyer. He practices in that county. I'm a juror. I don't know what PRR means. Previous release, like possible early release. Like, what does it mean? What is PRR? Will somebody please define it for us? This is ridiculous. You're the defense attorney. You're supposed to educate us. Do your job.
Correct?
Okay. Yes, it does say that.
And so this is a judgment and sentence or conviction for one count of burglary of an occupied dwelling and one count of burglary of a dwelling, 2 counts of burglary of a conveyance. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And PRR sentencing means that
Finally.
when you are commit a qualifying offense within 3 years of your release from prison, the court has to sentence you to the maximum sentence day for day unless you have a plea agreement that says otherwise, correct?
Yes, sir.
Basically,
Okay, so that
a
would-
violation of your probation. Okay.
Mean that this sentence, the court would have to sentence you to 15 years day for day in prison, correct?
If I went to trial, yes, sir.
If you didn't have this plea agreement.
Yes, sir.
But you did have this plea agreement
Yes.
and you were put on probation.
Yes, sir.
Now, it specifically says if you violate probation, they can reimpose the prison releasee reoffender sentence. Is that correct?
Yes.
And because
Unfortunately,
of this,
you did violate that probation,
they
didn't
chose
you?
not
I
to.
did.
Okay.
Okay,
And on June,
This is, I see where he's going with this, but it's still very weak. Okay, so she got a deal. She wasn't promised anything in return, but they still went easy on her and they released her. Okay, fine, fantastic, great. She got a better deal than she would otherwise because she ratted on Donna. She had motive. And
18th of 2024, probation officer signed an affidavit of violation because you started using again, correct?
Yes, sir.
You were rearrested. You didn't go back to prison, did you?
No,
You got a chance for more treatment, didn't you?
I did.
Now, originally in that 2023 sentence, you did an inpatient program,
Yes, at Sisters in Sobriety.
and you completed that.
I did.
Here, when you were reinstated in July of 2024, you were stepped down to outpatient, correct?
Yes, sir.
You didn't report to probation, did you?
No,
You started using again.
I did.
And you strung your probation officer along, lying to them.
dude, she's an addict. She's okay, so she relapsed. You really look bad, dude. You're making yourself look really, you're attacking an addict. Who does that? Is this how you're defending Donna? No wonder she lost and got convicted and is going to prison for the rest of her life. This is not how you cross-examine a jailhouse snitch. I am waiting for... I have lost respect for this man for the time being. Maybe forever. I don't know. Why are you doing this? Why are you attacking her character for something that has nothing to do with Donna? Are you trying to discredit her this way? Because she uses drugs and she can't help herself? So what? Who cares? The jury, I guarantee, doesn't care about any of this. This is a horrible strategy. Horrible.
I don't think I did that, but
It brings
You did not
nothing
make
to
yourself available for...
It doesn't add anything to the case, and it makes the defense attorney look like the villain. Do you understand what this guy is doing?
supervision?
no, I didn't.
You didn't follow instructions?
I just didn't go.
And you also didn't test?
I didn't go, correct.
And so then you are rearrested, not just for the violation of probation, but also for a new felony charge. Correct?
What's the new felony charge?
Burglary of a conveyance?
Okay, yes, correct.
And so
the reason she's committing burglary is probably to steal stuff so she could sell it to keep feeding her habit. Okay.
in September of 2024, when you were rearrested for violating probation and the new burglary charge, that point in time, you are facing 15 years mandatory day-for-day sentencing, unless you can reach an agreement with the state.
Correct.
And then you meet Donna Adelson.
Correct.
Your get-out-of-jail-free card.
I don't have an answer to that.
But it's true. That part's true.
And you befriended her.
We became friends, yes.
Because Donna approached her, said, hey, help me out. I'll help you out. You help me out. I help you out, whatever. Where's the problem? She didn't know this is going to be my get-out-of-jail-free card. It turned into a get-out-of-jail-free card. And that's Donna's fault, not Drina's fault. Oh my God. This is a disaster of a cross-examination.
And you would ask her questions about her case.
No, I didn't ask her questions about her case. She offered it to me and I would listen to her.
Oh.
So it's your testimony here today that you did not ask her questions.
I can't remember. I may have asked her one or two. I mean, we were locked up for a long time, but I didn't go to her constantly and asking her questions, no.
Just a moment.
It was Donna who kept trying to turn her into a puppet.
Please make sure it's sufficiently clear as it relates to matters that have been ruled upon.
Yes, sir, and that's exactly what I'm having ensure done. Okay. So, if you didn't reach an agreement with the state, the court would have to sentence you to 15 years, day for day.
If I went to trial and was found guilty, yes.
So that your understanding is if you went to trial, you would face 15 years day for day.
If I was found guilty, yes.
Okay. So we're talking about a violation of probation. You go to a VOP hearing. You've already testified that you started using again.
Yes.
You didn't show up for probation.
Correct.
Okay. So if you went to court without an agreement, you would have to be sentenced to 15 years. Is that correct?
Yes.
Now, isn't it true that when you went to meet with law enforcement on December 20th of 2024, you made sure a couple days prior to this to sit down in a location in the pod and engage in a lengthy conversation with Donna Adelson, correct?
No, actually the pod, you can see, the whole pod is visible.
Isn't it true that you told them that you made sure that you sat where a camera could catch you while you sat with my client going over paperwork?
Yes.
Okay. And you wanted them to make sure that they could get video of you with my client?
Yes.
Just a moment, Your Honor.
Is this shoot yourself in the foot day? Will somebody please explain to me what is going on? Is the defense basically like, you know what? We're gonna help convict Donna. Because that's all I'm seeing right now. I'm not seeing anything to absolve her or exonerate her or explain away what has happened. You're basically showing Drina had this plan of action. She acted upon it. She was motivated because she was going to get an early release date. Probably if she cooperated, she was hoping for it. She got it. She wins. The state wins. Everybody wins except for Donna and her defense team. I don't understand what is happening here.
My client, she was naive about jail.
That she was naive about jail?
Yes.
Meaning that she just wasn't aware of what went on in jail?
Yes.
I may have. I don't remember.
Now let's talk about that video. I believe the state's going to be introducing that a little bit later. Now, describe for the jury how it came to be that my client wrote down the script that they've introduced into evidence.
How it came to be?
Yes.
Donna wrote it, and she and I were supposed to go over it and practice it.
Okay. During that time that you were sitting there, did you write anything down?
I may have colored or written something, but I honestly don't remember.
Did you take things out of the notebook that you'd already written and show them to her?
Probably, maybe. I don't know. I honestly don't remember. It's been a while.
So you don't remember telling her what to write?
No, I didn't tell her what to write.
Your testimony here today is that you never told her what to write.
Yes.
How would she know these things, man? That's probably what Donna told her defense attorneys, is that she told me what to write, and then I wrote it for her and told her to memorize it or some crap like that. I don't know. It's so weak. It's so exhausting. Just listening to this defense attorney, he's got absolutely nothing. He's got absolutely nothing. Drina, even though she's got the propensity to lie, even though she's an addict. Look, she's an addict. Her behavior is understandable, and I understand where she's coming from and why she did all the things that she did. It still does not absolve Donna. She's not on trial here. Drina's not on trial. She's just a witness for the prosecution to convict Donna.
Okay. That's the one thing you are sure about here today. Just a moment, Your Honor.
He seems so confident. The confidence is so false.
Nothing further?
All right,
Redirect
Steve,
examination.
very briefly.
Were you ever advised to say anything other than the truth here today?
No.
You have a lawyer that's representing you on your criminal cases, right?
Yes,
And
ma'am.
he's working with the prosecutor on that case, not me, right?
Yes, ma'am.
To try to get you some kind of deal, not 15 years maximum penalty, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, and before your most recent release, you had a five-year plea offer at some point?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, and as we sit here today, do you have a plea offer?
No.
Okay, so you're waiting to get a new plea offer
Yes, ma'am.
from somebody, not me,
Correct.
hoping that maybe it will be better than what it would otherwise be based on this information.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, but you had already provided that script to us before this most recent release and this most recent violation, and now you're going to have to deal with accountability for that, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, and that script, it was suggested like, oh, you told her what to write. Did you even know any of that story
No.
to tell her?
No, ma'am.
No further questions.
You may step down.
It was very detailed. The script was very detailed, very specific, very Donna. Very, very Donna. I'm sorry. I'm not surprised that the jury convicted her. This probably helped. When you try and manipulate others, it's not the first time. She tried to control her daughter. It's got Donna written all over it. This woman is, no offense to her, she's not intelligent enough to come up with all this stuff. So at the end of the day, Donna did it. She wasn't willing to admit it. This woman had motive. She did not get an offer like, hey, if you testify, you will get a better deal. But she's like, look, I'm just going to testify anyway. I'm going to give you guys all of this anyway. And if it benefits me, great. If it doesn't benefit me, great. She's still being selfish about it. So that part she lied about. Who gives a damn? Who cares? Her lawyer did not. Sometimes, like, it's like, okay, the cross-examination did nothing. The cross-examination helped the prosecution. It made the defense attorney look like a villain, like a bad guy, someone who's attacking an addict who's just trying to get out of jail and providing information that they learned independently to the police. She did not know, like, ooh, my free jail card has arrived. She's just sitting in her cell. Donna's yapping away, asking her, hey, will you help me? She's like, all right, sure. What do you need me to do? Blah, blah, blah. And then takes it, provides it to the police, provides it to the prosecution, agrees to testify, testifies. And she's probably gonna get a sweeter deal if she hasn't already. Where's the problem? I don't see it. So, folks, I hope you learned something. I hope you enjoyed it. I love every single one of you, and I cannot wait to see you in the next video. Don't forget to like this video, comment below, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye, everybody.